Yes, ladies and gents, yep, this is Guna and Boxing Vlogcast. Yes, it is fight night. The big heavyweight blockbuster is on tonight at the Manchester Co-op Arena between FABIO WARDLEY and Daniel Dubois. Just like in my last video, I did mention FABIO WARDLEY is the favourite due to form, but however, Daniel Dubois poses a big threat and he is more experienced. In yesterday's weigh-in, FABIO WARDLEY weighed in at 17 stone and 4 pounds, and Daniel Dubois weighed in bang on 18 stone. Daniel Dubois looks very monstrous and he looks like a very solid unit. His career heaviest. Yep, so FABIO WARDLEY is not going to have an easy fight, even if he does win the fight, which a lot of people are predicting him to do, but it's not going to be an easy fight at all. Yep, I know for a fact Daniel Dubois most likely will come in guns blazing. He'll probably have to be a bit cautious in short spurts of the fight every now and again, but it's going to be a very explosive one, so I'll guarantee you that. And for those who claim Daniel Dubois is a quitter, trust me, he's not a quitter. I mean, he probably may have faded away in certain fights, like the Alexander Usyk fights and both fights. Yeah, but I think it was due down to more pressure and fatigue, and he ran out of stamina due to Alexander Usyk's fitness and that lot. Yeah, he couldn't match up to it, and Alexander Usyk wore him down. Alexander Usyk is not the hardest puncher, but he knows how to grind you and weigh you down. So I think it was more of a case that he was lackluster and tired. So I wouldn't say he's a quitter. Maybe in the second fight he could have got up and continued, but I don't think he had anything left in the tank as well. So he would have gotten, if he had got up in the second fight, he probably would have got knocked out even more brutal, if you get what I'm saying. But however, I'll do probably another video to that one in another future vlog. But I already done a post-fight review about Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk. Yep. But however, yeah, with Daniel Dubois, yeah, and also his punching power, yeah, that's going to be his key attribute as well. Yeah, that's one of his main key attribute is his punching power. I'll tell you this from now, Daniel Dubois' punching power is not a joke. Sorry about the background noise. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it is not a joke. I've seen Daniel Dubois fight in against Nathan Gorman, yeah, in a British title matchup. Yeah, I think it was for the British and Commonwealth title, but definitely the British title was on the line for the heavyweight British title at the O2 Arena, and I was sitting a good 60 meters away ringside, and I could hear Daniel Dubois' punches thudding. It was like a drum. Serious stuff, man. So Daniel Dubois' punches is not a joke. If he lands clean on FABIO WARDLEY, then FABIO WARDLEY is going to be in for big problems. Vice versa as well. I'm not counting out FABIO WARDLEY. FABIO WARDLEY is a very good single punch stopper as well. Yep, FABIO WARDLEY is a single punch knockout artist as well. He looks for openings, and if he sees the opening, and he will exploit it, and he will put you out if you're off guard as well. Yep. So I'm telling you for now, yep, Daniel Dubois' punches is serious. It is crunchingly hard, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I was sitting ringside and I could hear the thuds on Nathan Gorman from Daniel Dubois' punching power, and the crowd, every minute Daniel Dubois was landing, all I'm hearing is ooh ah from the crowd. It was serious, you know what I'm saying? And I've also seen FABIO WARDLEY fight as well. This is when he was up and coming. He was on a Dillian Whyte undercard. I think Dillian Whyte was fighting Oscar Rivas, and FABIO WARDLEY was right at the bottom of the undercard. Yep. This was when I think I think this was the fight before he had a shot for the Southern Area title, because I believe he did also. FABIO WARDLEY also did have a shot at the Southern Area title, but I think this was the fight before he had the shot at the Southern Area title, because FABIO WARDLEY is from Ipswich, innit? So that's kind of Southern Area, innit? And FABIO WARDLEY, yeah, he did fight very well. He stopped the guy, but and this was COVID times as well. Yeah, because I think this was around 2020. Yep. So there was crowd, but because it was right on the bottom of the undercard, yeah, there wasn't a big crowd. Yep. But FABIO WARDLEY, yep, he did fight very good against this guy, but I don't know the guy's name, in it. Some small time some small time level heavyweight, in it. Yeah, he stopped the guy, but yeah, I'm saying FABIO WARDLEY, he's a very good fighter, but in terms of ability and natural attributes, nowhere near on the same level as Dubois. But maybe if WARDLEY was to win, yeah, maybe his mental desire and his grit and determination will win the fight. Yeah, so that what will probably win WARDLEY the fight if he takes Dubois into the later rounds, and if Dubois was to get tired and pressured out, then maybe FABIO WARDLEY could pull it off. But I don't really see Daniel Dubois get tired very often, apart from the Alexander Usyk 2 fights. That's the only exception, but I've never seen Daniel Dubois ever get tired. When he got beaten by Joe Joyce, that was more to do with an eye injury when he received the fractured eye socket. And again, people say Dubois is a quitter. Having a fractured eye socket is not a joke at all. It is a very serious injury and life-threatening as well. Yeah, so the fight can go either way, but I'm gonna favour Dubois due to experience and physical attribute. But however, if FABIO WARDLEY was to win, then fair enough, the better man won on the night. But FABIO WARDLEY has to be very careful himself, yeah, because he's vulnerable to getting cuts. And however, if Daniel Dubois was to use his physical attributes, he has to get on FABIO WARDLEY very early, push him up, bully him back in against the ropes, lean all of his body weight onto him in order to win the fight, and land some nasty meaty jabs on him as well. Yeah, because the jab will be the key weapon to winning the fight. And if FABIO WARDLEY was to win, yeah, just go out there and make it into a toe-to-toe scrap and a slugfest. Yep, and try and pounce on Dubois as early as possible and catch Dubois off guard and surprise him. That's the only way I can see it. But however, it's a very even fight. It can go anyway. But however, I'm leaning more towards Dubois. Yeah, that's pretty much I needed to say. Yeah, one more thing. Yep, about people calling Dubois a quitter. I never seen Dubois quit against Filip Hrgović. That was a very tough fight. Yep, Filip Hrgović was very durable. Yep, he was soaking a lot of Daniel Dubois' punches as well. You got what I'm saying? And Dubois could have easily got demotivated and given up. You got what I'm saying? But he kept on going. He cut Filip Hrgović very early, and he kept on going, and he got the stoppage victory. And again, when Daniel Dubois was when he picked up that ankle injury, yeah, I think he got a sprain. Yep, he could have easily quit in that fight as well. So when people say he's a quitter, well, if you're saying that's the case, then he doesn't quit very easily, and he will only quit against top opponent heavyweights if you was to say he's a quitter. But I totally disagree with Daniel Dubois being a quitter. But maybe the best man win on the night. That's pretty much I needed to say for now. But once again, yep, thank you for watching. Yep, this is Guna Unboxing Vlogcast signing out for this afternoon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.